What's up, guys? This is part 4 of Rampage's time to play Pokemon Emerald. And last time where we left off, we just arrived in is this Rustboro? Yeah, this is Rustboro City. And today we will be taking on that rock bitch, that rock gym leader. And like, how come in like almost all of the games that like there's always been a gym leader that like the first gym leader's been Rock. The first generation with Brock, this generation with Roxanne, I think that's her name, and wasn't there one in the 4th gen too? I forget the first gym leader, but I'm pretty sure there was. Yeah, Rourke or something like that. So anyway, I come up to the trainer school, see that fat ass named Scott. He tells me that he only likes experienced trainers or something, so I'm like, okay, don't give a fuck. Then I try to talk to this one guy, and he ignores me and like just disses me, and I'm like, bitch, you better get back here. So he gets back here and gives me the quick claw. So that's kind of cool there. And I'm just gonna hop out of here because it's kind of boring in here. So now I'm gonna go around town a little bit. See this house? It's kind of hidden, so I thought I'd come in here. And yeah, I actually get nothing out of coming in here. So I'm like, that's a waste of fucking time. So now I'm just gonna hop up out of here. And then I'm going to go to the gym, seeing as though there's nothing else better to do. And I'm going to put my Trico in front because this is a rock gym and grass types are always good against rock. So yeah, and like these games you can always skip the first couple of people to battle, but I'm going to battle them anyway just because I want the experience points. So he has one Geodude at level 10. I'm like, okay, I'm not scared of that. I go for the Absorb and like it survives. It survives. I'm like, that is a hacked Geodude. I'm like, that's 4 times resistance and it like survives? No way. Oh my gosh. So anyway, I don't care too much because I'm just going to absorb, get my 1 HP back. And yeah, level up to 13, and in 3 more levels, something very great happens to Trico. So that's cool there. Go to this next fag. He says, if you can't beat me, then you can't challenge Roxanne. I'm like, bitch, I'm gonna beat you, take your lunch money, fuck your mom, and then go beat Roxanne. So then he sends out his Geodude, and I accidentally go for the pound, misclick, ha ha ha. But it doesn't matter because I'm just going to absorb his fucking rock to the face. So yeah, that thing's going to go down into a muddy hell. And yeah, not bloody hell, muddy hell. So he sends out his other rock thingy. I don't like know why you have 2 of the same Pokemon. Like, do you get bored or something? So anyway, I'm just going to take that thing out as well. And yeah, take that bitch, just $128. So that's great right there. And this gym has 3 like people. I've like in the first gym, I don't ever think there's been 3 people, so it's kind of different right here. I'm just gonna go for the Absorb, like I did with that other fag. It's gonna KO his Geodude, and I'm going to grow to level 14. So yeah, I'm trying not to get ahead of the narration. So that's why you might hear me pause a little bit. He's going to send out his other Geo fag, and I'm just going to go for the Absorb, and that will KO the thing easily because it's like 4 times and grass and stab, and who gives a damn. So yep, beat up Mark, and I'm like, take your fat ass back to the mountains, and he like just cries right there because now I'm going to face Roxanne, and she should not be too hard because I have have a grass type for her rocks. Trico leads off with a what's this thing called again? A Geodude, and I don't kill it with 1 Absorb, unfortunately. She goes for Rock Tomb and misses, so now I'm just gonna predict that and go for another Absorb. So yeah, so it's all great up in here, I guess. I don't know. I go to level 15, which is cool, and now she's gonna send out her next Geodude, which I'm like, okay, that's gonna suffer the same fate. Go for the Absorb right in the face and take that bitch out. So now she only has 1 Pokemon left, and I have all 3, even though Trico's the only one I'm going to be using. And it's a nose pass, and that thing has like a very funny nose. I guess that's why they call it nose pass. So anyway, yeah, Absorb doesn't do a lot to it because these things have like good special defense and whatnot. But a couple of Absorbs will take it out, so that's cool. And she's gonna go for the block, and I'm like, I don't want to leave anyway. And this thing has an orange berry, and I'm like, god damn it. Now I gotta take it out again. So yeah, that's what I do there. Goes for the Rock Tomb. That does a lot of damage, and my speed falls, but I'm just going to absorb some of that damage. So that thing's about to die, and he keeps missing Rock Tomb, and she's going to use a goddamn potion. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like running out of absorb. Stop healing yourself. So now I gotta take this thing out with like 3 more absorbs, and it's kind of irritating, but who cares? One more absorb will be able to take it out, and Rock 2 misses. So absorb to the face, eat that thing's nose off, and I get another freaking useless crit. I'm like disowning my Pokemon after this game. So yeah, I'm just gonna teach it Pursuit, get rid of Pound because it's like the most useless move since I have Quick Attack, and yeah. And that's all there is there. And now I am at level 16, which is great because now after I beat this bitch up, I am going to evolve into a freaking cool Grovyle. Yes, Grovyle. Yeah, these things aren't as cool as the last form, but they're still cool. And so, yep, that's what happens there. I don't want Fury Cuddy because it's a pretty jackass type of move. So, yeah. She gives me the Stone Badge. That's my first badge. And I only need 7 more to enter the Pokemon League. So, did I just say Pokemon? That sounds so stupid. It sounds like I'm 7. So, anyway, yep, get the badge. And I think she gave me Rock Tomb. Wasn't paying attention, but I think that's what she gave me. And I'm never going to use that. There goes that Crip guy. And there goes that guy that was getting robbed by the Crip. And so yeah, I would go chase after them, but my Pokemon needs some healing, so fuck them. Tell this bitch to heal my Pokemon. She does. And now I am about to leave up out the Pokemon Center. Go up here. I was about to go in there, but now I don't feel like it because it's a big building. And now I'm going to put my Poochyena in front because it's time for Poochyena to buff up. Thought I saw him run up this way, so this is the way I actually come up and talk to this girl. She doesn't give me anything, and I'm like, why are you even in the game then? If you're like if you're here to just annoy me. And yeah, come up here, find a super potion, which is cool. And now I'm going to leave since there's nothing else to do. Yeah, so they obviously didn't run up here, and when I actually go here, I actually see the fag right there, so I know that I have to go to the right, which is so anyway, find the Poochyena. The thing is like so gay looking. It's just not my Poochyena, so it's gay. He goes for the Howl, doesn't do anything, and I'm going to go for the tackle, which is 3-hit KO. And he goes for the tackle, and that motherfucker misses, but he wins a speed tie right there, and I get mad. So now I get another useless crit. I'm like really disowning my Pokemon after this. So yeah, learn Sand Attack. Probably never going to use that, but well, it's still a move. It's always good to have those. Now I'm about to battle this Bug Catcher guy. He's probably going to have like a crap load of Wurmples, even though he only has 2 Pokemon. I go for the tackle. He goes for the Jizz Shot. Doesn't do much. The tackle doesn't do much, and he's like just jizzing over me. Like, I don't know why he wants to jizz over me like we're both men. Why is it that, like, every Wurmple that uses Jizz Shot is always a guy? That is so freaking homosexually queer. Homosexually queer. Yes, he's going to just keep going for the Jizz Shot trying to seduce me, but I'm going to try and take his life away with a tackle. And then at the end when he's about to die, he tackles me, so, yeah. I'm not getting too much experience, but those little experience points are better than nothing. Now he's going to go out into his Nincada, and I still don't know what type of Pokemon this is, but I know it's a bug type since it belongs to a bug catcher, so I'm just going to go out in the Tailo. And I don't think it's plain bug type. I think it's like bug and rock or bug and I don't even know. I don't know at all. And Tailo's going to grow to level 10, which is cool. But I do not know what level Tailo evolves into Swellow, but I'll find out whenever it does. So now I come up to this guy, and he has a Machop, and like Machops rack Poochyenas because Poochyena is a dark type, so I'm just going to take a switch out into my Tailo. And he's just going to go for the Focus Energy. I'm not scared of that, because he's going to go for the low kick and not get a crit because he's just gay like that. And I'm just gonna finish that thing off with 2 pecks to the face. And yeah. And now I run into a Whismer. And I'm like, when I first saw this thing, I was thinking like, why the hell did they even put this in the game? Like, do they think anybody would want this Pokemon? Like, as soon as you see this, would anybody really want to catch it? But ever since I found out that it evolves into a Loudred in the X-Cloud, I still think the same thing. I don't know why they had this thing in the game still. Like, nobody ever catches this thing. I have no idea why it's here. But that thing's going to do some damage to my Poochyena, but I'm able to KO it, which is cool. I'm tired. It's only like 7 o'clock, but I really want to nap right now. But I will not nap because I am dedicated to posting this playthrough for you guys. So anyway, I'm gonna come down here, talk to this one chick. She says something about school and home or something. I really don't know, but she's wearing a short skirt, which is always cool in the Pokemon world. So I'm gonna go for the tackle. First turn, get the freaking Effect Spore hacks, but I have a Pecha Berry, so that's cool. He's going to go for the tackle and miss because he's a motherfucker like that and cannot see my Poochyena. And then he's going to go for the Stun Spore and miss. He still can't see me, so now he's just going to go for Absorbs. This is about to be like the longest and most boring part of the whole playthrough right here. The whole part 4. I'm just going to keep tackling, he's going to keep absorbing, and it's like just never going to end. Yeah. Now he's going to go for the Stun Spore, which is still not exciting at all. And he's just going to keep absorbing, and I'm going to keep tackling. So now I'm just... Oh, I got a crit there, which is great. You finally got a useful crit. You're not being disowned. Well, yeah, you still might be disowned, though. So, anyway, I'm just going to heal up my Poochyena, and that's probably the last time I'm going to heal it now, because I didn't use a lot of potions on it already. And I'm just going to walk through the grass, and I see a Taillow. Don't want this thing. I'm just going to run away from it because I do not want this thing. Yeah. Yeah, I really don't want to double battle, because if I walked in between both of them, while they were both looking up, and while the fat guy was looking up and the dude up here was looking down, it would have been a double battle. So I just go talk to the one little youngster guy or whatever, and engage him in a single battle. He has a Shroomish, and I knew his Stun Spore was coming, so I actually wanted to switch out the Taillow because I have the Guts ability, and yeah. So I'm gonna peck him and KO it. And then he has a Lotad, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I hate these. Oh, I don't hate these things, but they have very cool mustaches. You cannot say that thing does not have a mustache. So I'm just gonna go for the Howl. I don't know why. I'm just bored right here. Gonna go for the Howl, and then he goes for the Growl. I'm like, I will get my Howl up no matter what. And then he's gonna go for the Growl again. So it's like war right now between these two, howling and growling. And I'm like, bitch, stop growling. And I'm going to go for the Howl. And as you know, that bitch stopped growling because he's scared of Poochyena. So I'm just going to tackle since I have +1. Does half. He goes for the Absorb. So I won't be able to 2-hit KO, which is very unfortunate. But it's going to 3-hit KO, and he's like not doing anything. So my Poochyena almost gets to level, what's that? Almost level 11. I think the what's this called is going out of sync right now. The music, I finally got music. Yeah, it's going out of sync right now, but oh well, you really can't hear it too much anyway. I turned it down. But yeah, and when you speed up, well, I don't know if I'm gonna speed up in the future, because when you speed up and play the music, it kind of sounds weird. So I don't know how I'm gonna keep doing this, but yeah. So anyway, I go fight this rock guy, switch out Poochyena and the Grovyle, and then I just beat him up with Grovyle, and Poochyena goes to level 11. That's all that happened. So now, yeah, I'm gonna wait till next time to go into the cave, because I don't want to really play any much longer. I'm just going to beat up all the trainers around here first, and then I'm going to go into the cave on the next part. So that's all that's going to happen there. I'm going to go out in the Taillow. switch out into Grovile just because I'm grass type and I can take out a Geodude very easily. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. And Tailo is going to grow to level 11, just like Poochyena, so that's kind of cool. I decided to go out into Poochyena, and he's going to go into his Geodude. I'm going to go out into my Grovile yet again and just rape this thing with a Absorb straight to the face. So, yep, that's all that happens there. Yep, and yeah, it's kind of like speechless right here because nothing really happened. I'm gonna go over to this one house, talk to this one guy. He's not really gonna say too much. He's just gonna talk about like an uproar in a cave or something, see what this house is. Tell him it's rest house, and that's all there is in this part. I'll see you guys next time. Comment, rate, subscribe, and peace out.